Hello there, my name is Ian Baldwin. How are you? Thank you for joining our TLC program and welcome. TLC stands for Think Like Customers. What a great name. If only they would, you think, as you go shopping yourself on your day off. The principle of TLC is to go through sales training piece by piece. We call them modules, with a philosophy of helping customers in your store the way you want to be helped when you are a customer yourself. And we put them into bite-sized pieces or modules or classes. They'll run about 30 minutes each, and it goes in this format of I do some speaking to you, then we pause and you do some work on the worksheets provided, then we come back on again and talk about it, then you switch me off again and we do some more work. It's that kind of backwards and forwards process for the 8 modules. And also the 8 modules run in the sales process of a real life sale anyway, starting off with the greeting and finishing up with the closing. So it's meant to simulate your daily life in our process too. Customers pay wages. The last person in the gate may be the most important person you've seen all day. You might need to go to a store which you know very little about, and you go in that store and you don't know what you don't know. So you need them to figure out what you don't know, first of all, and then to help you know it and use it and buy it. But they need that connection. We have to connect the dots between what we know and what they want to use. Let's look at the summary sheet here. Summary sheet for Module 3. There's some key points on top 1. So pause me in a moment. Work in pairs. I think you've got products around the room now. So what's the functional effect of that? Well, it stopped weed seeds germinating, so there are less weeds. What is the benefit of less weeds? But what's the ka-ching? What's the ka-ching? Our objective is to help you, to make you better listeners, which might be a bit presumptuous of me. Just think of the things that can go wrong in any one of those 3 stages. Just the first stage alone, from brain to mouth, can be an enormous challenge if you can think it but can't express it. And then mouth to ear, stage 2. You build the facts, no assumptions or conclusions. Then you fall into a loop, I hope. And that loop is called ask, listen, filter, summarize, store. Tie-ins are success helpers. And remember, success breeds enthusiasm. Tie-ins is about as a TFC as you can get, think, for customers. Nice plan. But why not tie a nice piece of pottery around it, a nice cash pot, a nice container around it? Much nicer gift. I mean, it's not that much expensive. This is nice Zurich stuff here. So, enough of the lecture. I think it's time for you to do some work. Don't you? I know you do. Let's look at worksheet number 1, or worksheet 1 here for Module 6. I want you to have some daily TLC and be ready. For instance, you should be thinking all the time, what combinations, what combos do I have for a hot, dry patio if somebody comes in, or a windy corner on a subdivision. The worksheet here is one you can use over and over again. Let's look at worksheet number 1, a worksheet for this module. So TLC helps the retail closing so much easier that really it's not a big deal. In this module, we're really disengaging with a positive feeling, a nice ending on both sides, a win-win. Number 1, the buying signals. The first gap. Buying signals include customer questions, like can you just go over that again? Do you have it in a larger size? Customers may agree. So set your goal for the closing the sale module, and maybe just a little bit philosophically for the whole program. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do as a result of this individual session on closing the sale? And then there's the whole process of the TLC.